watching over me. 'Cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see. And then it shows. Featuring rising stars and living legends.
All right, we are here with another repeat offender. It is Soledad. Which do you prefer?
Well, friends call me Soleil, but it just kind of stuck from kindergarten on.
Yeah.
Easier, shorter.
Soleil. Baron, Soleil. So you got a lot going on as always.
I do.
You always do.
It's exhausting.
So you have a cookbook, you say?
I do, actually. This was a kind of an interesting project that came out of the blue. And it's a cookbook I did with a German chef, Matthias Mueller.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here's what's funny. He's from Munich, Germany. That's where he lives.
Pizza.
And he grew up, though, he spent a lot of his childhood in Florida. So he developed a huge love of barbecuing and the outdoors, which I guess you don't do much of in Germany when it's like cold for most of the year.
Yeah.
But he kind of brought that back, and he does like barbecues in Germany and invites friends and people over.
Well, they must do a lot of wieners on the barbecue. Like, yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Right?
You're making me blush here, you know?
So
This is a family show, so.
My family.
Yeah, family.
Come on. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, the name of the book.
Yes. Oh, let's hear it.
Orgasmic Burger.
Oh, there you go.
We'll never get out of here now.
So does he do hot dogs too? Or do you?
Actually, we had a burger in there that was called a turtle burger. Because it was a patty with like little bits of hot dogs that looked like hands and feet. That was
Oh, how
and
cute.
they're wrapped in a ridiculous amount of bacon, so definitely.
Oh.
Not for our vegetarian friends.
Although we did throw in a couple of token vegetarian recipes and one vegan recipe.
A tofu turtle.
What's the vegan
The
one?
vegan, I hope I'm getting this right, because one was mushroom.
Okay,
and the
that
other
works.
one was like a mixture of lentils and beans and stuff all mixed together. The vegan one was actually pretty
Sounds
good.
good.
It sounds
It
good.
actually was good.
Was it portobello mushroom? Or?
No, it was like different shredded mushrooms and stuff. And
You know, mushrooms are getting a very good rap for allergies.
and they're good. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
good for you.
Yeah.
And so the idea behind the orgasmic burger was that it would. Well, my role in this was I actually had to photograph all the burgers, which of course it meant somebody had to eat them afterwards, right?
Yeah. Somebody had to do
It's a
it.
rough job that somebody has to do.
Someone's got to do it.
So how many burgers are in the book?
Oh, about 29, I think, and then we have recipes for fries and sides.
Oh,
and
wow.
sauces.
National French Fry Day is coming up.
There you go.
Would you like to help out with that?
Yeah. Well, we did some country fries that were
We'll take
breaded.
any fries.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh, I was reading them like the days coming up, and I know French Fry Day is one of them.
But, you know, July 4th is coming up. Big thrilling day, right?
Yeah.
So the whole idea behind Orgasmic Burger is that they're all organic ingredients.
Well, that's you, Miss Green.
Yeah.
You are always the green one.
You didn't bring any samples or anything?
Not today.
Oh, well.
No.
That's all right. Next time.
Yes. Well, so where can people find the book?
Amazon. Amazon said about $29 on Amazon.
29 recipes, $29. So it's $1 a
Dollar
burger.
recipe.
And if
In
you
today's
have
economy, that's good.
Yeah.
And if you got one of the Kindle e-readers, it's like $3.99.
Oh, wow.
And something cool I found out about Amazon, if you sign up for Amazon Smile, this is a shameless plug. If you sign up for Amazon Smile, you can donate to a charity of your choice.
I don't believe in charities anymore.
But Amazon does all the giving, so you actually don't have to give anything. It's Amazon donates.
I don't know. Every charity lately that I am
We can use a
involved
charity
with.
for ourselves, actually.
Well, they could donate to Build a Better Planet, which is my charity.
Oh, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. I know. I'm sorry. I had that philanthropic gene since birth, and every time.
You wonder about, like...
No, I don't wonder anymore. I'm not even going to go down that path. I've been having very bad experiences.
Yeah, when you find out most of the money's going to pay people's salaries
or in their pockets, figuring out how to take the money and run.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, on paper, they're brilliant, just like communism. But,
Yes.
but like in
Bankruptcy
reality,
cases,
you know, they don't work.
Right.
Yeah,
And speaking of politics.
that's what you're here for. Yeah.
Another
This
project.
one's louder. Oh, I'm always loud no
All
matter what.
right.
People just don't talk right.
All
Talk into the
right.
mic. I want to hear you.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one's pretty
This
loud.
was good.
And it's got reverb on it
I
too.
hope so. All right. Tell me about
Let's hear if you want it.
It's politics, isn't it?
Which is appropriate, I think. Politics.
Yeah, that was not even a planned segue.
That was,
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So tell me about politics.
So Politics is a series of specials we've been doing. It's actually part of a Sev network. And we're going to be in July starting a new series called Sev Network News,
Okay.
which kind of the idea behind it was to report on real news because I'm sorry.
Is there any left?
Seriously, I think our media has been hijacked.
It's turned into a reality television show.
Absolutely, thank you. Things like Beyonce's Lemonade should not be on the news, and it's like, and basically, what do we have? I mean, I was so sad. You're talking about warning people of things when Al Jazeera America went off the air. I was so upset. So I'm like, great, we're left with Fox Noise and Crap News Network, you know.
Yeah.
And, so, like, and
It's
proof
true.
of, and, you know, where this is going and how serious an issue this is our election.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm like, oh my gosh, how
It's
did
turned
we
into a joke.
a circus, a three-ring circus?
It's embarrassing.
Absolutely. I'm like, you know,
It is.
and to me that we're picking our leader like this.
We are the laughing stock of the world.
I
The
mean,
world.
Canada's actually inviting Americans to move there.
Yeah.
Like,
I just wish they were south of us.
I know,
Not
I mean,
north.
absolutely. I'm going to Montreal. I've been covering the Montreal Jazz Festival.
Oh,
last
lucky
year.
you.
And it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And so, and not
Like for
and
2 minutes.
their prime minister is gorgeous. Justin Trudeau, hello.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
He doesn't even appeal to me.
Yeah. And I'm like, why can't we have that later? But you know,
Yeah.
like, but you're right. If it were just a little bit warmer.
Well, I just wish it was like, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to think. I'm always an optimist or I live in total delusion. Like, I think that something good might happen, but like, the way this planet and this world and this election is going,
What?
it's just like, I just feel like everyone should really just live their life every day to the fullest because
And
who
also,
knows where
wake
we're going.
up. I mean, because honestly, we are in the mess we're in.
Yeah, but
Because we
terrorism
allowed
also.
this-
I got this terrible email yesterday from my dad. It was
Oh.
like, oh my God, Dad, are you kidding me? Am I supposed to say thank you? It was all about terrorism and like what we're blinded about and like what is really going on. And it's like, do we want to know this or don't
But
we?
that's just it. Like, how do we know that a lot of this is even true? Or
Yeah.
how much of this is fear mongering?
Well, it was saying
Like,
how America is really behind the, like, we're not paying attention
But here's just
to, like, the airports and every way we're doing it. Like, we kind of, like, try to fix it rather than be creative.
Prevent it.
Yeah, we're, exactly.
It's like the whole prison system.
Did
That's what.
he send it to you, too?
No.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
That's my daughter. I'm like, I was afraid to send it to my kids. It's, like, really depressing.
But here's a statistic, and this proves how the fear mongering works. And when it comes to terrorism, you know how many people in America have died from terrorist attacks
Not that many?
since 2001? 45. Do you know how many people die from gun shootings?
Thousands.
Yes, every year. And I'm like, you know, I'm not making a
Yeah,
political
yeah,
statement,
yeah.
but I'm just like, you know,
Wait.
you have a greater chance of getting struck by lightning than getting killed by ISIS, if you know, and I was
In America.
In America. And I'm not saying that it's an issue that we should ignore,
Right.
but I just think that look at certain issues like when Ebola came out. Oh, remember they quarantined that poor nurse? And,
Yes, and that doctor that went bowling in Williamsburg.
And it
Shame
took
on you.
millions of dollars to clean his apartment. Do you know how many Americans died of Ebola in America?
0.
2. But both of them were people who had been working in Africa and with the medical workers there.
I think a big part of that is the media. I mean, the media
Yes.
definitely
They want the
distorts
fear
things.
mongering. They want.
It
Right,
makes a
of
lot of
course.
money. It sells
Yeah, that
newspapers,
does,
it gets people
absolutely.
tuned in,
Just
it
like
gets
this
ratings.
election.
And
You know?
it sells stuff like the backscatter machines in the airport. You want to know why the TSA takes so long? Because we all got to take out our laptops, and I'm like, in this day and age, you don't know what a laptop is. You know,
I
like
know.
it's going through an X-ray machine. You can't see that, really. You know.
Yeah.
I was wearing sandals one time. Of course, you got to take off your shoes, and I'm like, you can see my feet. I'm wearing.
But it
sandals.
depends on the
You could have
airport
something in the
now.
plastic. And
I don't know, leaving New York the last time they didn't make me take off my shoes, but coming home they did.
And here's something that was kind of funny. Like, the last couple of times I flew a certain airline, and I was
But
very.
they did make me throw out yogurt.
Exactly. And they take your eyebrow treatment. You know, like, oh yeah,
I
4-year-old
know.
treating with this. You know,
It's like, oh no, God forbid you have toothpaste.
You're right, and it's, or but they're willing to sell it to you. Like if they take your water, they'll sell it to you for 3 times the price when you get.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's a business move. Yeah, get rid of your water,
Absolutely.
buy this one for $10.
I was told bring an empty
Free market.
bottle. Bring an empty bottle
And fill it.
and fill it up when you get to the other
That's
side.
right.
That's an idea.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
like it's ridiculous, and but we have to take. You know, I love people have the power, right? You know, was it for I'm drawing a blank here. Patty Smith.
Yeah.
The people have the power.
Yeah.
Right? We gotta take our power back.
Yes, we
We
do.
have to
I
stop watching Kardashians
Oh,
or
they just-
Kanye's
I do.
or
I stopped.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a Kardashian.
Well,
Come
I
on.
don't watch it. But they're a lot prettier than me.
You know, we have to stop
I don't know. I
buying
think you're prettier.
Well, I got a beard. That's.
I
Good
think he's way
facial
prettier.
hair.
You're both. You're a mixture.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
You're too
we gotta
kind.
take it back. We gotta stop listening to junk
I
music.
agree. So what do we do, Soleil? What do we do?
I think we wake up, let's start a conversation. You know,
Yes.
you can
We
find
got to think for ourselves. We got to use our brains a little bit,
Thank
perhaps.
you.
And we all
Yeah.
have to get along and disagree happily.
Absolutely. And that's
Exactly.
what's cool about the show. Dean, who was my co-host on
Yeah.
Politics, and he had a family emergency. He wasn't able to be here
Sorry,
today.
Dean. I hope it's okay.
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are
Yeah.
with Dean and his wife today. But he leans to the right. I lean to the left.
Oh, interesting. But you can have a show together.
We do.
That's
and
my
it
story.
actually encourages dialogue. You
Right.
know, like, because, you know, look what happens in Congress when you get gridlock. Oh, yeah, we're just going to shut down and not do
Well,
anything.
that's a whole different story. They don't get paid.
Such
They-
drama queens.
You know, there's a book called Good as Gold, which I want to reread, and a great guest brought it to me because I said once that it was a great book. And it's all about, like, in D.C., how when they're in these meetings, that when they're almost about to come to a conclusion, they stop because if they do conclude, they won't keep getting paid. So they don't want to come to a conclusion in these situations. They want it to go on as long as possible because as long as they're
Kind of like our election. I mean,
they
seriously.
get paid. Once the decision is found out, that they don't get paid anymore. So like,
You know, I think we should start talking to them. How about that? Like, you know, you can't find a guy to fill in the Supreme Court. Okay, fine. You lose a day's pay.
yeah, they're not going to do that.
No, well, but you know what? We have the power to not elect them again. And
That's
that's
right.
it. You know, like
Except
that's,
it's the delegates and the electoral college, and it's all these people that aren't us.
I hope that's the one thing that America wakes up to in this election. The fact that basically
We're not voting.
Yeah,
I mean, we vote
we
because
don't
we
get
have
it.
the
We're
right.
not choosing. You know, I mean, in
Yeah.
Iowa, they picked Hillary Clinton as the winner in Iowa by coin toss.
Can you believe
Oh my
that?
God.
I know that is kind of
I'm
absurd.
like, are you kidding me?
And I bet they were coins.
Double-headed
Yeah,
coin.
yeah.
You're saying she won like 3 in a row, and I'm like, okay, statistically, what are the odds of that happening?
Oh, this thing is just, I don't know.
We need to
Praise,
get mad.
praise the Lord.
We need to
And I
get
mean
mad
that.
And raise your voice
I mean,
about
it's
it.
2016. You would think that we would be a little teeny ounce smarter, right?
If Donald Trump is getting endorsed by North Korea, for fuck's
And
sake.
Vladimir Putin, and Vladimir Putin.
I'm sorry.
And honestly, I would rather have Dennis Rodman as our ambassador.
I love Dennis
That's an
Rodman.
idea.
I love
Well,
Dennis
he's
Rodman.
entertaining.
He's at least human.
Right.
Personally, I think Richie Stotts should run for office.
I
That's
love
my
Richie
that's my
Stotts.
endorsement.
Yes, me
That's what I gotta say.
Oh, I agree with that. So Soleil, what's the website? How do people find you and have the conversation?
Politics is on Facebook.
Yes.
So they can just look for Politics. And we're also on YouTube.
Okay.
And Sev Network, which is going to be Sev Network News coming in July. So
Okay.
we're going to hopefully talk about news topics that other people aren't talking about.
Such as?
Well, this is a horrifying one I found out. Indian Point's been leaking in water, radioactive water, and Indian Point is 25 miles from New York City, the largest city in America. So I'm hoping we don't all end up like Blinky the three-eyed fish on The Simpsons.
Is this like, do we need Erin Brockovich?
Well, actually, Aaron Brockovich has been working with Flint because of
She
their
should.
water crisis. But did you know there's a Flint type situation in Newburgh, New York?
Oh, it's Newburgh.
Newburgh, and again, people do not know about this.
See, we always are told our reservoirs come from upstate and we have the best water.
Close to Indian Point.
Wow.
And 15 nuclear reactors.
And I'm one of those brats that only drink tap water.
And it doesn't matter what you drink because the Poland Spring, all of those are Nestle, which also comes from tap water. I mean, it's all the same source.
Yeah.
This comes from a glacier in Norway. No, it doesn't.
I personally have the filter on my sink.
Yeah.
I like to think that's a little bit better, perhaps.
Probably not.
No? I like to think that, though.
Exactly.
Let me have my own little fantasy.
Exactly. So against all that, it is National Hazelnut Day. Will you have a dip of hazelnut? All right, go for it. Oh, go for it. There's still so much left.
Yummy, yummy.
So, do you have a skeleton in your closet these
All right,
days?
I have a recent skeleton that
All
I'm
right.
ashamed of, but I did watch every single Republican debate.
Okay.
And I did watch it for the humor and entertainment value. I'm between Ben Carson falling asleep while talking, and I love Larry Wilmerson's who sounds like Black Droopy the dog. And between him and Christie and Trump.
I'm sorry I missed it.
It's sad to admit it, but I was watching it for the
It is
laugh.
entertainment, no
Like
question
for
about
the
it. Yeah.
entertainment, which again, it's no way to pick a leader. But
I know.
This is America.
But I want people to join in the debate.
Yes.
Get active. Write your congressman, your senator.
Yeah, well,
bring the stink. Hit them in their pocket. So you know what? You write the companies that support.
So how do we start?
Good point.
How do we start something right here today, now in New York City, like a movement to make change? Like how do we really go about doing that?
Start by liking the Politics page.
There you go. Okay.
Politics on Facebook.
Okay.
But it's about and I always wondered that, like with the MTA, they raise our fares all the time, and you think Rosa Parks, one woman who refused to sit down on in the back of the bus. And from there, you ended up with everybody boycotting the bus system in the South, which led to desegregation. And here, I always wonder, they raise our fares all the time. When are we going to say enough? Like, we complain about it to anybody who will listen, but nobody does anything about
Exactly.
it.
I wonder the same thing. There's a lot more of us than there are of them.
We
true.
are the 99%.
That is true.
We are. So,
We gotta figure it out, man.
and we gotta stop separating ourselves, because that's what all of these movements are designed to do. The black movement, the gay movement. No, it's the 99%.
Right, everybody's too divided up to accomplish anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
So let's all join forces and do something.
Absolutely.
Oh.
And I'm going to eat this hazelnut.
Go for it. And I'm going to thank everyone. Baron, thank you so much for being
My
our
pleasure.
who today.
Thank you
It's
for having
been
me.
lovely.
Yeah, it's been a hell of an
Yes,
afternoon.
it has. Eamon Dowd, thank you. T.C. Tolliver, Richie Stocks,
They're at the bar.
Evan
drinking.
Mack, thank you so much. Paris
All right.
Mancini, the little siren, love you. Rick Eckerly and the Archangels, thank you so much. Soleil and Politrix, we got to make a plan and do something and stop just whang about it. Caroline Stewart, love you. Harley, my darling daughter, thank you. Otto Shrunkenhead, you know how we feel. Wendy Williams, mwah. And we will be back June 22nd here. We're taking a few weeks off, and then we have July 13th and 20th, and then we're going to take a little break from this show, and maybe we will start that movement and start doing things bigger and better, so this world can still be here. So one day I'll have grandchildren or something, or you will, or
I don't know about that.
well,
I'm totally sure.
just so we have faith that the world is not going to go anywhere. Keep believing, something good will happen. I can't imagine. We gotta make it happen because it's always darkest before the dawn, and it's pretty dark right now. So let's all just close our eyes, say, yeah, it's gonna be all right, and we'll see you here June 22nd. But come to the Alphabet Lounge Friday night, June 3rd. It is my birthday. I'll be playing, and
Happy
Sid
birthday.
Moskowitz, it's his birthday as well. He put the show together, so we're both playing Friday, June 3rd, Alphabet Lounge, and then June 18th, we will be here Saturday night. Saturday Night Live, I was going to say. We will be Saturday night and live at Otto Shrunken Head with my Monterey Records from Baltimore. Yes, my label in Baltimore is coming up to New York to play, and it's going to be a great night right here, June 18th, out of Shrunken Head. So there you go. Have a great couple weeks, and we will see you on June 22.
Thank you, everybody.
It's a life, one time.